away from the return of Undisputed, and with all of the layoffs happening on the other side at ESPN, Undisputed and Skip Bayless, who was pretty much by himself, but ever since Shannon Sharp decided to leave, I've kind of fallen under the radar. Skip Bayless has tried to troll us a few times, by calling out Charles Barkley, inviting him on the show. The Richard Sherman, I believe, Richard Sherman, sorry, I also believe that this story, he kind of planted it in the media just to keep his name alive because that's not happening, right? But other than that, we're not talking about Skip. Especially if you look at his podcast numbers compared to his peers, he's not doing that good. But we were all trying to figure out who would actually replace Shannon Sharp, what format, and the first official partner that Skip Bayless will have on Undisputed is Lil Wayne. So now, before we even react to that news, take a listen to the man actually breaking the news.
Wayne is as at least into our relaunch as I am. He is heart and soul into the relaunch. And by the way, bigger picture, Wayne has agreed every Friday going forward to doing a segment with me live. He might not always be in studio depending on his schedule, but he's going to join me every Friday for a segment, I don't know, 12, 15 minutes. If he's hot, if he's rolling, maybe we'll keep him a couple segments if he has the time. That you can look forward to. He is so deep when it comes to sports. He doesn't yell or scream, but he does get emotional. And you hang on his every word because, trust me, he has thought through every single word. I like to say that I see things and say things others don't. Wayne is my match. That's why I love him so much. That's why we text so much about sports. We're kindred spirits, but we do see things differently, but very deeply.
Yeah, as he says, Lil Wayne every Friday for one segment on Undisputed. So that means two things for me. So first of all, we all knew that Skip Bayless and Lil Wayne have a great friendship. Skip Bayless will brag about his Lil Wayne friendship every chance he gets. Flexes, when they hang out together, the gift that they give each other, like it's nice, So happy to do it for them. Lil Wayne could be an analyst, and I don't really know how to feel about it. I love him as a rapper, as an artist, but every time he came on Undisputed, he always felt kind of dry to me. I felt like he always kept it, very, very safe and generic. He never said anything foolish, but he was just too dry. Maybe it's because Shannon and Skip were both next to him every time, and they are both such personalities that it was like, all right, let me stay in my lane, let me go be professional. But now that it's officially, I guess, on the contract, he'll really, lash out and showcase his personality more. Because Lil Wayne, if you listen to his raps, the man, there's just no way that he's just that dry. So I don't know about his sports knowledge. Skip Bayless keeps on saying that he knows his sports. I heard Marcel Wiley saying that Lil Wayne is like a machine when it comes to sport. So we're gonna have to wait and see. But the second thing, and that's pretty much the biggest news here, in my opinion, is that the way I took it, the fact that Lil Wayne will join every Friday for one segment means one thing. I do not believe that Skip Bayless will have one partner. I feel like this confirms like the rumors that he will have like a rolling cast, just like Stephen A. Smith was going on the ESPN with a bunch of guests. And I think at first it's going to start pretty much indoors with the guys from the network. We're going to see a bunch of Chris Broussard, Raw Parker, maybe even Nick Wright, maybe even Carlin, Joe Taylor, Shady McCoy, Emmanuel Acho. We're all going to see them on the show, rotate and everything. And I feel like this is pretty much the best way to go for Undisputed, just because Shannon Sharp left some pretty big shoes to fill, man. Like, Shannon Sharp became a great analyst. He became a superstar. Like, he is more famous now than when he was an athlete, although he's in the Hall of Fame, so a superstar. He was funny. He was also sharing a lot about his life, his family. So, we kind of, regardless of if you like Shannon or not, like, you felt like you knew Shannon. Like, he was actually your friend or your uncle, like you would like to call him. And I don't see any of these guys currently at FS1 capable of filling these shoes. What would be interesting is if they also kind of deal with some of the rejects from the layoffs. If we see, I would love to see it, but I don't see it happening. Jalen Rose, maybe Max Kellerman coming on there. We gonna see. But anyways, man, I don't know about Undisputed. I feel like the first month, I'm only speaking for me, but I don't know if a lot of people will give them for 1 month. But I will be checking out very closely. Alright, how is Undisputed doing for the first month after the return? Because if it ain't good, then I might have to let go forever. So, and that's just me. And I feel like the fact that I will let him cook for 1 month is more than what a lot of people will do. A lot of people will probably go out there, check it out for like a week, 2, 3 shows. If it sounds ass, man, it's over. It's over. Especially with what's going on elsewhere, the independent form, on the internet, the YouTubers, the platforms, the podcast that we have going crazy right now. Skip Bayless got to come correct on August 28th and onwards. So anyways, we're going to cut the video right here. Give me your thoughts about the Lil Wayne edition, the fact that it's official. Do you like it? If you do, why? If you dislike it, tell me why. Also, who would you like to see on the show?